Sidney Poitier. Poitier, Sidney. I love you so much, I swear I'd give you a kidney. If in fact you needed that, I swear I don't know how to act. I am so excited to honor you, I am delighted, but let me calm down and collect myself as I am a professional. But I can't help it. My God, you're so exceptional. Do you know who you are? You are the man. The reason why we're here, I don't think you understand. Please, excuse my jubilant aggression. I humbly ask that you give me a second chance at a first impression. Yes? Good. Thank you. Okay. Close your eyes. No, really. Close your eyes. When I count to 3, open for a big surprise. Why do I feel like no one has their eyes closed but me? Well, that's neither here nor there. 1, 2, 3. Class, dignity, humanity, pride, cool, graceful, elegant in his stride. What can one say about a man named Sidney, who lives so well, as it turns out, plenty? Make no mistake, this is a celebration. Bold, unapologetic adulation, cheers and adoration, streamers and confetti. His greatness impervious to anything petty. I suggest you get set ready. For those who don't know, lean in, listen closely. For those who do know, he inspired us mostly because of how he moved, because of his choices, the wonder he exudes, the kindness in his voice is another example of how to stand strong. Create your own path. Create where you belong. Create your superhero. Create your theme song. The left be the hook and the right be the verses. The lyrics inspire all gifts, no curses. This is showtime. We way past rehearsals. For a man this smooth, we're going to have to bring back cursive in bold print in Times Square and try and capture what it meant to roll with the punches while still staying true, choosing the path less traveled despite what others do. So exceptional, so wonderfully different. In today's world, that's nearly non-existent, to be who you like and to like who you see and to live upright, to love abundantly, to light up the night so that dreamers can see the treasures that live in possibilities. Are infinite, endless, enormous his impression, his legacy tremendous. Let's see, how shall I begin this? Let's take it back to the start. Before he changed the world via his love of the arts, 3 months early, born premature, his father bought a coffin, but his mother was sure that he was going to make it, and what a joy he did, and he didn't waste a moment. What a life that man lived. In the Bahamas as a kid, he was always fed kindness, warmth, and love. You just couldn't confine his mind or his heart. Smile brighter than the sun. Here's the cherry on top on how his confidence begun. When he'd awake in the morning or go to sleep in his bed, whether bright-eyed or yawning, these are the words that his parents said. Sidney, you are somebody. That is your truth. Sidney, you are somebody. A message they instilled in his heart from his youth. Little education, absolutely no money, still turned out lovely. Isn't life funny? From a nearly illiterate, humble beginner to a well-respected man and Oscar Award winner. Another one to shock and amaze ya. Another groundbreaking trailblazer, loved worldwide, elevated many spaces. Sidney painted pictures while others just trace it. What a class act and a vessel of wisdom. Our greats deserve all of the flowers we can give them. And I'm talking on a daily basis. Life is a journey. I suggest you embrace it. Here's the blueprint on how Sidney chose to face it. Fearless, head on, with an unwavering decency, stood strong, portraying roles that matched that frequency. Who can forget? They call me Mr. Tips. Or Mr. Thackeray trying to teach humanity to a bunch of wayward kids. It goes without saying he was always well-groomed in his dress. Lilies of the field, porgy and best. He is what you call one of one. You know we could be here all night chopping it up about Raisin in the Sun. Then there's the time he went uptown Saturday night to get a piece of the action, screaming, "Let's do it again," for immense satisfaction. In the heat of the night, that slap heard around the world, he fought for that, had them put it in the script and add it to the contract. That's not speculation, that there is fact. An incomparable actor who also wore a director's hat. Fast forward, made us dream, stir crazy, made us laugh. What an honor to be here to speak on his behalf. But, in all fairness, it is important to remember he was not made of steel. Throughout his life, he was faced with innumerable challenges. His pain was quite real. He had many disappointments and countless obstacles to overcome. He had 99 problems, but self-esteem wasn't one. And no, popularity wasn't his aim. And money, while nice, wasn't the goal. Neither was the approval of others, just him being well with his soul. So simplistic, yet so profound. Something on which to ponder in a space with no sound, just quietly meditate and spiritually celebrate every lesson he learned. The respect that Mr. Poitier earned is so beautiful, it just brings tears to my eyes. His intentional sacrifices while refusing to compromise, his pride, his integrity, the result, longevity. He is what some would refer to as poetry in motion. I am better for having witnessed his well-placed devotion to his work, to his family, to the human race, to inspire, to uplift, to put a smile on our face, to see him in the theater, to see him at home, to see how he cared, to see the love shown, to see his lightness, his joy, his elegance, to see his brightness, his king-like benevolence. His journey is the proof, how he lived is the evidence. An angel on earth, his grace was simply heaven sent. And although he was a bad, bad man, and I do mean good, you got to clarify for some just so it's understood. He was never haughty. No, never lofty. High standards a must. Freedom of speech is costly. The time, the effort, the energy spent to give back and pay it forward to the fullest extent is how he chose to live, is how he chose to elevate, is how he chose to give, and it's how he chose to create. In his words, I am artist, man, American, contemporary. To us, he is and always will be legendary. He helped pave the way. Put some respect on his name. Because he lived how he did, we will never be the same. He was a well-intentioned, soul-searching good person. He is and will be forever missed. That much is for certain. What he gave to the world is truly beyond measure. To elaborate on his wonderful life tonight has truly been my pleasure. To Sir Sidney Poitier with love, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you.